Bagash Potarik Ujamang Araja at Paulai, Unong Yalam ke TMC Meghalaya, U Dr.Mukul Sangma, Ulakam Magandon ke aka Jingjia, Hakini Sngi Banwan, Hakaliang ke Sorkar, Habakran Shakilat Pathai Kubor, Ulaong Baka Jingmi Kubor, Ba Unlet Jaso, Shaka BJP, Kadetang ke Jingmut, Bat Kamdon Kanu Kanu ke Jing Shisha, Ulakam Baka Party Kano Mailat, Baka Sorkar, Bayalam ke MPP, Kan Tombor Rekipat Ba.
Must have followed. Sparing you target after the completion of the election. And we also have interacted upon issues. We continue to do so, and our resolve to serve the people remains our priority. And to achieve that, we assume upon ourselves the responsibility of strengthening the party, the platform based on which we stand. So recently, on the 18th of last month, we had one review in Kolkata where most of us from the state executives were present, and we had had our privilege of looking at various aspects on the run-up for election and the resultant outcome of the election and the way forward. Today, this exercise is a continuation of this process, and we continue to remain glued to our focus and priority to respond to our call of duty. In order to achieve this, as I have said, we need to strengthen the party. Building a new political party always is a challenge. It is nothing new for anybody who understands the dynamics of politics. So, having understood these challenges, we need to see how the burden of responsibility will be upon all of us. And we continue to shoulder these responsibilities because at the end of the day, as I have said, the priority is always for the larger good and interest of the people in the state. So we continue to remain committed to this priority to which we have committed. And issues are there, important issues confronting the state, confronting the people are there. And we are alive as a party. Our party has been articulating appropriately on those issues and the stand of the party accordingly, trying to connect to the people to ensure that the government of the day is made to realize their responsibility towards addressing those concerns and issues, confronting the people, confronting the state, and we will continue to do so. Thank you. But he was in a hurry to go to his meeting. But he told me one thing. He said that he was not happy with the outcome of the whole election results, obviously, because I think BJP also went hammer and tong to see that they win as many seats as available. But his concern was pertaining to whether we allow the continuation of this government. So only one thing he said, please do anything to see that this same regime does not come again. Then we said, we are doing it precisely. And then that you saw as a sequel to that. On the 3rd, we tried to come together. It's a different thing that we could not give fruition to our whole collective effort, because as I have said, the overall development that you saw after all these members of different political parties converged to one particular place, committing to that agenda of giving an alternative, viable, pro-people, the most wanted alternative government to the people. That's the time when I met. But he didn't say that I should join BJP nor anything. He only said that please do something to see that this government doesn't come back. Yes, we all agree. Even now I say that this government should go. In fact, even now, all these political parties. But the thing is that you are seeing the desperate attempt of the people who are in the present dispensation, in authority, desperately trying to remain in power. Why do I say this? You have seen recently merger of two members belonging to one regional parties. What does it indicate? You have to be analytical and find out the background. What are those factors which have compelled these two MLAs to ultimately decide to merge with this NPP? So I think you have all the answers. The answer is that the present dispensation who are in the government are desperately trying to ensure that they remain in power because they have reasons to be worried if they are not in power. Now you have to draw your own conclusion. Why strengthen our party at the grassroots level? Building any new political party always have its own inherent challenges. And the challenges notwithstanding, we have come a long way. We have come a long way. You look at all other political parties and the share of the votes in the last election. That means people have gravitated towards this particular political party. They have connected, their aspirations with this political party. So we remain connected with them, and we will see how further we strengthen this party and is able to see that this party ultimately become an instrument for the purpose of serving the people and serving the state. Every political party has to be seen from that perspective. Every political party must be a party which provides a platform for people who share the same objective, same sense of responsibility, with utmost sense of commitment and sincerity to focus on the priorities of the people, the interests of the state. Members of certain political parties who was party in the discussion suddenly disappearing, then another one disappearing. So what are those indicative of? That means unhealthy, unscrupulous horse trading must have followed, with the fallout that you see, and reinstallation of the same regime. And it will be our incumbent responsibility to see that we find ways and means now to effectively respond to our call of duty in protecting the interests of the people and the state. We have taken resolve with utmost sense of sincerity that under any circumstances, we will not allow anybody to take the interests of the people and the state for granted. Our resolve is there to ensure that we protect the interests of the people and interests of the state. And in the coming days, you will see many things happening, many things unfolding, and we will be taking on this government. You will see many things happening. Please wait and have some amount of patience. We will not be found wanting in discharging our responsibilities. We remain committed to the people. Responsibility on the authority, if another dispensation come in power, will be that the interests of the state and the people being the priority. You'll have to find out what has gone in the past. Now, elections have been just completed. New government has been installed. The present government is desperate to remain in power, and the result, the fallout, is visible before the people. But as we look at the whole political dynamics that will unfold in future, because of this desperation of these people in power to remain in power, you'll have to see how to ensure that you alert the people, that people remain alert, vigilant, and responsive to a given situation, and take the government head on. Whenever we see that the interests of the people are under compromised. When the self-centric and ever-swelling greed of the people are superseding all other priorities, contrary to the priority which should revolve around the larger good and larger interests of the people.
After the assembly, our leader, Dr. Mukul, James Lindo, George, and all the important members of the state committee were present. We reviewed the entire process. We have given thanks to the people of Meghalaya, and we also congratulated the people of Meghalaya for the first time in the participation in the election process. They have given their support, All India Trinamool Congress, and we secured near about 17% of the vote and 5 MLAs. Some candidates were defeated in the margin, which is unbelievable. At the same time, our 2 candidates won also in the low margin. We discussed at length each and every points, and we have taken oath that we will continue to instill more strength to the ground level workers, booth level workers, block workers, district level workers, and we will sit again and again to plan out our political process, to reach out to the people. We will continue to observe the functioning of the new government for the interest of the people of this great state. Any causes of the people will be taken up by our party, by our leadership. We will speak at the proper forum for the interest of the people. Our Supreme Leader, Madam Mamata Banerjee, Chairperson of the All India Trinamool Congress, and our All India General Secretary MP, Mr. Abhishek Banerjee, have given tremendous respect, love, and thanks to the leadership of our state committee, district committee, block committee, and booth committee, and also to the people of Meghalaya in this democratic process of assembly election of the state of Meghalaya. We will play our very responsible role. Our MLAs will play their responsible role. Our party will play their responsible role. And we will continue to strengthen our party in the grassroots level. We are, every point of time, will be attached with the causes of the people of Meghalaya. This is our today's discussion and resolution. Our leader, Dr. Sngi, is here. Our working executive vice president, Mr. James, is there. Mr. Bajaj is here. They will speak. Now I give it to Dr. Sngi to speak